Hi everyone, this is the first official YouTube video of Ethio College Prep. My name is Abel Kebede. I am the General Manager of Ethio College Prep, also known as ECP. Today we'll be talking about how ECP started, when it started, and why we started ECP. For those who don't know, who are not aware of what we do, ECP is an educational consulting company that provides guidance to students in terms of the U.S. and Canadian college application process. We provide the tools, resources, and knowledge necessary in order for students to get world-class educations in the U.S. and Canada. So ECP was started back in August 2019. Me and my friends from high school were on a summer break from our second year of studies in college from America, and we were discussing on ways we can give back to high school students based on the experiences we've gotten through the college application process, and we came upon the idea of ECP. We wanted to create a platform that provides the necessary tools and resources to Ethiopian students so that they can become successful college applicants and not go through all of the mistakes that we did trying to figure out the college application process. So we wanted to create this platform mainly for two reasons. First reason is that when we were going through the application process ourselves, it was really difficult, right? We had to figure out a lot of the different parts of the application process by ourselves. There was not a lot of resources back in August 2017 to guide us through the college application process. There are not even a lot of good resources out there today. And we had to figure out a lot of resources through research, through friends and family. Both were not really that good because really during research you can find general information, but it's difficult finding information that applies specifically to Ethiopian students. And in terms of getting information from friends and family, most of the time that information or that advice is not really going to be reliable. So we made a lot of mistakes during that journey, but we figured a lot of stuff out. We learned from our mistakes, and we were able to learn abroad in the U.S. institutions. And we wanted to share our experiences and share the knowledge and information we have accumulated through our application process. So that's the first main reason. So the second main reason why we wanted to start ECP was because when we were researching the educational consulting industry in Ethiopia, we saw that there were a lot of companies charging ridiculous amounts of money in order to process students' application and apply for them. Sometimes upwards of 200,000 birr per student. We think that's really highly overpriced. It's completely unfair and it's absolutely unnecessary. You can go through the college application by yourself. You can do all the necessary things and complete the college application by yourself. It's a simple process. It's not easy, but it's a simple process with certain steps along the way. You can figure those steps out by yourself, or we have resources at ECP that teach you all the necessary steps that come from the first step of admission exams to all the way to your visa application. But regardless, the college application process is something that you can and should do by yourself. So we wanted to create an affordable, and not only affordable, but something that teaches students about the college application process with our platform, which came out to be ECP. In addition, when paying that amount of money in order for these companies that charge a lot of money to apply for you, you're missing out on valuable information through that would happen through that journey, right? And what we wanted to do was create affordability, allow students to learn by themselves, and also teach them what will appear through the different parts of the application process and what they should know, and through that create independent and knowledgeable and successful college applicants that are qualified to attend world-class institutions all over the world. So after we decided that we wanted to start ECP for those two main reasons I discussed, we created our website, created our first initial services, and fully launched on August 2019. Initially, we started with various college-related events held at different locations in the country. We had SAT events, we had collaborations with various schools where we provided college guidance to their students occasionally for free. And we also tested and experimented with different products during this time. And then during the quarantine period of COVID-19, we organized and launched our first online SAT course. We saw that a lot of students were stuck at home during this period, and we wanted to provide a service or resource that would allow students to prepare for their exams from the comfort of their home. And this was launched in about June 2020. And it came out to be a big hit. There were a lot of students that wanted to sign up for our services. There was a high demand for this service, and we saw this was the case and organized other 6 courses since then. And in fact, we're about to launch our 7th online SAT course in a few weeks. And in the summer of 2021, we launched our first in-person summer SAT course. There was also a high demand for this service, and we realized this was the case because there's not a lot of resources out there in the country that will teach you on the contents of the SAT from a student who has actually scored a high on his or her exam, right? And that's what we provide in our services. We provide a content and curriculum that was created and that is taught by students who have top scores on their exam and that have a thorough understanding of what the SAT looks like. And then in late 2021, we launched our first college application course. This was a course that teaches students on all parts of the application process, starting from admission tests, SAT, SET, and English proficiency exams, all the way to essays, Common App, going through financial aid, all the way to visa application, and even further regarding the first few weeks of college, how to register for classes, credit cards, debit cards, managing loans, finances, and all that stuff we discussed with our students in this course. We created this course because we wanted to share experiences, right? Not just, like I said, not just about the college application process, but also what comes after, because navigating that whole part after arriving in the US or Canada is a bit confusing and is a bit disorienting if it's your first time in a different country. So we wanted to share our experiences with that as well, so we can fully prepare students to handle what comes at them. And in addition to our college application course, since we started, we have our private SAT tutoring service, essay editing services, and various other services that will prepare students for their college applications and while they're going through their college applications. So if you're interested in any of our services, you can check out our website, which is linked in the description, or it's ethiocollegeprep.com. What makes us different is that all our services that you will receive from our organization is going to be from somebody that has actually gone through the application process and knows exactly the steps necessary in order for a student to become a successful college applicant. So we're not going to teach or guide students just based on knowledge, but we primarily through experience. We have gone through what you guys are going through right now. We have gone through what you guys will be going through after you have gotten acceptance into U.S. or Canadian institutions, right? We have also navigated college life, so we know what it's like from the beginning to all the way to the end and attending U.S. colleges. So that's the experience we'll be sharing with you guys in any of our services. You'll be getting information based on experience, not just knowledge. And in terms of not just sharing knowledge, but also experience, that applies to our SAT courses as well. We have created the best SAT course in the country that is taught by top scoring instructors, 1450 plus. And like I said, we share experiences, not just knowledge, right? So all our SAT instructors in this organization have scored a proficient score in the exam and know the exact steps necessary in order to get a top score on the SAT. And in addition to that, we're really confident in our SAT course that we provide a 100-point improvement guarantee. That's right. So if you do not improve by 100 points after you have taken our course, we fully refund your money. That's how much we believe in our course. We also have an SAT scholarship award as part of our courses, which is an SAT payment service for the top performer in our courses. And in the future, we also plan on adding various other scholarship services to Ethiopian students, gaining a financial aid necessary in order to fully finance your college education is difficult as an international student. So we are working towards providing various scholarship services to Ethiopian students that they can apply for in the country. So if you want to get updates on any of our services, on anything that we have coming up, on any courses that are coming up, you can join our social media right here. It's Ethio College Prep across all platforms. That's where we release most of our content. And in addition to that, you can contact us at the phone numbers you see on your screen. And our email is also right here. And for any other detailed information you might want to read, you can go to our website and get detailed and thorough information about ECP there. So this is our first official video on YouTube, but we plan on creating a lot more content for you guys. We have planned on creating content related to the SAT, college applications, financial aid, CSS, essays, and all that good stuff. So be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss that stuff. And we will see you on our next videos. Bye bye, guys.